afternoon to everybody. Good afternoon. On Sunday, 21st December 1941, an announcement was made. A son was born. He bore the name Joseph Thomas, known to many as Weeks. He lived in Parsons but left home at a very young age to avoid being disciplined by his father. He found his way to Molyneux, where he was met by one Rosalie Shari, who became his adopted mother, and as such never returned to Parsons to live after his 20 school years of attending boys' school. Uncle Weeks never talked much about his school years, but one thing he remembered was the name bestowed upon them, the Junior Ganga. He left school early and began learning how to farm. He soon fell in love with a girl he thought would be his forever love. Together, they had one daughter by the name of Joycelyn. However, this was not to be, and their relationship ended. He continued to build his life as a farmer. He established himself doing both vegetable and livestock farming. He planted every kind of vegetable and raised a number of animals such as cattle, goats, sheep, pigs, rabbits, and fowls. After a couple of years, love would stand in his heart again. This time, the bond was cemented. Uncle Weeks met the love of his life, Eulalie, who preceded him in death. Their relationship began to blossom, and they decided to move in together with their 3 children, as his soulmate had 2 children of her own, Timothy Stan Brown and Angela. This love would only go deeper as time progressed, and so on April 5th, which is my birthday, 1973, they became husband and wife. From their union together, they produced 4 children. As Tina, who they believed would become a mighty woman of God, Rosemary, Basson, and Stephen, who preceded him. One Sunday, as usual, they were getting ready for service, and he got dressed, then put on his shoes that he carefully stowed away, which looked new. He said, you see how we put care? Time to go. And he stepped off with the sole of his shoes behind. What laughter erupted, and for days they chanted, you see how I put care? Uncle Weeks could do nothing but join in the laughter. As time progressed, Uncle Weeks stood proud and beamed with smiles as he walked all 3 of his daughters down the aisle, the first in 1995, then in 1997, and finally in 2011. He continued doing his farming even in the early stages of his illness, and he would go to line with his friends early and dusk at afternoon until his strength began failing. After his hospitalization in June of 2024, he relocated to town to live with his daughter and son-in-law, where he lived until his death on Saturday, 15th March 2025. Uncle Weeks recommitted his life to the Lord and spent his final days reading the Word of God until he peacefully and quietly slipped away. Uncle Weeks, your memories will live on with us. Until we meet again, continue to rest in eternity.
from Hanging with the Archibalds, and today we just laid our uncle to rest here in the beautiful St. Kitts. And I want to thank you for being on this journey with us. Thank you from the family, the Thomases, and we want to thank you for hanging with us as we go through this journey and lay our uncle to rest. Don't forget to continue to like, comment, and subscribe to Hanging with the Archibalds so you can see more content. Until next time, peace and blessings. Bye for now.
Together we shine so bright in the night.